line then for race 5, the first heat of the 350 solos. Away to a clean break. Who's going to make the start? Looks like Daniel Glover's made a good start from the inside, but Bob Dolman's away. British champion Richard Smith on the outside. Bob Dolman going into that top corner. Dolman on the inside. Smith making a move around the outside. Looks like Chris Ward has gone for the third place. Dolman and Smith shoulder to shoulder going down that back straight. Dolman on the inside. Smith making a move on the outside as they go into that pits corner for the first time. Smith has found a way through on the inside. Dolman trying to hit back round the outside. Ward holds that third. Reed is in 4. Faulkner in 5. Massingham in 6. Glover in 7. That's it. And Chris Ward has dropped it on the entry to that top corner will hold in the 4th place position. Yellow flags are at the moment as they race into the pits corner once again. It's Richard Reed with the management and Bob Dolman holding that 2nd place position. The foreman riders remounted and back in the action as Smith leads him and Dolman in 2nd. Reed has got the 3rd. Faulkner in 4. Massingham in 5. Glover in 6. Waterfield in 7. Ward in 8. That's the 8. As we see Smith rolling down that back straight. Bob Dolman desperately trying to close the gap in 2nd. They're getting away from Richard Reed who's hanging on to that 3rd place position. On to 4 they go then. Smith leads him, but Dolman's definitely getting close as they roar into that top corner once again. Smith round the outside. Dolman a very quick line on the inside momentarily. Gets inside Richard Smith, but Richard Smith again back round the outside. Dolman hunts him down again as they go into the pits corner for the 4th time. Smith on the inside line. Dolman's got to come right round the outside. He comes round from that pits corner, but Richard Smith gets one in right. 2nd place Bob Dolman. Richard Reed picks up the 3rd. Michael Faulkner is in 4th. Terry Massingham in 5, Daniel Glover in 6, Glenn Waterfield in 7th, Chris Ward in 8th, Michael Thurtle in 9th place. And then, second leg of the 350s. Everybody gets away to a clean break this time. Who's going to have a start? They come by Bob Dolman, Richard Smith, Terry Mascom, Michael Faulkner. The top 4 they go on that top corner. Bob Dolman gets through on the inside. Richard Smith making a move around the outside of that top corner. Comes alongside Bob Dolman, gets round Dolman and leads. Going to the back straight the first time. It's Smith who leads, with Dolman in 2nd, Faulkner in 3rd, Reed is in 4, Ward in 5, Massingham in 6. That's the top 6. They complete the opening lap then, but Bob Dolman really chasing after Richard Smith again now as they go into that top corner. Smith leads him and Dolman in 2nd, Faulkner now coming under pressure with Reed, and that race for 3rd and 4th. Ward has got 5, Massingham is in 16th. Making a big move around the outside of Terry Mascom to try and move up 1 place going down that back straight as the leaders roll into that pits corner once again. Richard Smith on the inside, Bob Dolman again making a big move around the outside of Richard Smith. 2 right between these two as they go into that top corner once again. Richard Reed gets through into Michael Faulkner to go through in the 3rd place. Faulkner again back round the outside, but Reed comes again to retake that 3rd place as Smith leads from Dolman in 2nd. It's Reed in 3rd, Faulkner in 4. Ward has got machine problems. We're holding position number 5. They're on to lap 4 this time. Richard Smith 2 bikes clear of Bob Dolman as they go in that top corner for the 4th time. Reed's got the 3rd. Faulkner is in 4. Massingham in 5. Glover 6. Richard Smith slowly but surely now starting to pull away from Bob Dolman as they go into that pits corner for the 4th time. Another good heat of 350 action. Richard Smith gets the winning ride. 2nd place is Bob Dolman. Richard Reed picks up 3rd. Michael Faulkner is in 4. Terry Massingham and Daniel Glover shoulder to shoulder the 5th and 6th. Terry Massingham comes from the inside. Glover finishes just virtually level with as they cross the finishing line. They're followed by Glenn Waterfield, Chris Ward on a sick machine, and Michael Thurtle. So the 5 outfits moving into line then for race number 16. Cossar on the inside, looks like Stafford next to him, then Thorpe, then Winterburn's Colin Blackburn, Rod on the outside for race number 16. Another heat of the big chairs up for the tape, so where they go. Colin Blackburn makes a superstar. Rod Winterburn's gone away in 2nd, Mark Cossar is in 3rd, John Stafford in 4, John Thorpe in 5. That's the top 5 as they go into that top corner for the first. So they're going to be 3 abreast coming out of that top corner. Cossar's gone extremely wide. Colin Blackburn holds the inside line. Rod Winterburn making a move around the outside. Blackburn and Winterburn shoulder to shoulder for 1st and 2nd. Cossar looking for these two to make a mistake. Blackburn's gone wide and Winterburn's gone through on the inside. They're locked together going up the back straight of lap number 2. Super action between these two. Winterburn on the inside. Colin Blackburn goes wide, tries to cut it back for the inside, but Cossar's making a move through on the inside. Cossar now goes through into second place. And Winterburn leads him and Cossar in second. Blackburn has got the third. Super 1000cc sidecar action as Rob Winterburn leads, going up the back straight once again. Cossar's got the second. Blackburn is in third place. Stafford in fourth. Thorpe in five. Into that top corner once again. Mark Cossar's almost through on the inside. Rob Winterburn. Rob Winterburn shuts the door in Cossar's face. Now Cossar goes for the outside line as they go in that pits corner once again. He's gone wide. He cuts back up the inside. He gets inside Rob Winterburn. Super ride by Mark Cossar there. Can Winterburn get back up the inside going into that top corner? Cossar on the outside. Winterburn trying to find a way through on the inside. They're locked together coming out of that final corner. Cossar around the outside. Winterburn comes again. Mark Cossar gets a winning ride. Second place Rob Winterburn. Third place Colin Blackburn. Fourth John Stafford. Five John Thorpe. Absolutely super sidecar action there. Mark Cossar completely missed the start. Was third out of the gate. He got by Colin Blackburn, and on that final lap he got past Rod Winterburn as well. Super action. Race number 16. Where we go then with this fourth leg of the 350 solos, and Bob Dolman making a superstar. Richard Reed is going to win in second again. Richard Smith has made the best of starts. He's in third place. He gets around Richard Reed to go through into second place as Dolman leads him, going in the back straight for the first time. Dolman leads him, it's Smith in second, Reed in third, Faulkner in four, Massingham in five, Glover in six, Waterfield in seven, and Richard Reed and Bob Dolman shoulder to shoulder coming out of that pit corner. Richard Reed gets in the action as well as they go in that top corner once again. Dolman leads, Finn Smith in second, Reed has got the third, Dolman on the inside, Richard Smith making a big move around the outside. They're locked together, going down the back straight for the first time. Dolman on the inside, Richard Smith gets round the outside. Dolman comes again back up the inside and run for that pits corner. Dolman on the inside, Smith round the outside. Super action between these two. They cross the line, locked together. Dolman again on the inside, Smith again trying to make a move round the outside. Reeder's got the third plus Faulkner in fourth. Dolman still Smith back as they go to the back straight once again. Half a bite between these two going down that back straight with Dolman holding the inside line. Smith again trying to come back round the outside. They're still locked together. Super action at first place, and Bob Dolman's pushed him wide again. Dolman leads, Finn Smith in second. Reeder's got the third. On to lap four they go. Dolman into that top corner. Forley for more time. He's a bike up on Richard Smith. They go to the back straight. Forley comes on. Richard Smith changes line. Goes through the inside. Dolman half a bite between them going in to the pits corner. Forley for more time. Fabulous 350 action. Dolman back round the outside. Smith comes for the inside. They cross the line. Virtually together. Reed gets the third. Second place Michael Faulkner. Fourth is Dean Glover. Five Terry Massingham. Six Glenn Waterfield. A superb exhibition of 350 racing there, shoulder to shoulder for complete 4 laps. Each one gave one another racing room. A fabulous race there in the final heat of the 350s, and they flashed across the line virtually together. But what a fabulous race there in race number 33.
Aaron Pease, David Rollinson, James Wells, and Adam Shepherd bringing up the rear. We've got a tumble over the corner. Aaron Pease has tumbled on the last lap. Matt Saul the winner, Carl Russian in second place, Trevor Heath limping home in third. Race 18, the left-hand sidecar. On the line to do battle, Erwin and Alex Balman, Phil Marley, Nick Barker, Jason O'Donnell, Adam Cooper, Billy Penfold, Gary Potter, Mike Downs, Jim Langlow, Tom Penfold, Dan Baxter. Away they go. 6 outfits away. Paul Marley, Nick Barker on the Cotton Bee twins, scorch away from the rest of them at the end of the first turn first. They've got the whole shot. It's the Balman boys, father and son, in second place. Followed by Tom Penfold, who looks down at the engine, fiddles with something. Did he just turn the fuel back on? Did he just turn his fuel on? Has he just gone all the way back to last place because he didn't have his fuel on? Who knows? Oh, Brendan a circle goes to Erwin Balman. Loses his passenger as he brings it to a little standstill over there by the ropes. Only 2 races to go, and it's the end, chaps, the finale of the second meeting in the South East this year. We look for race 41 now, the 350cc solo final, featuring 33, Richard Smith, 96, Georgie Wood, 19, Dave Mears, 83, Nathan Erwin, 65, Lee Bartlett, 26, Mark Giles, 37, Mike Peters, and 48, Mark Cornelius. That's your lineup for race 41. They're on the line, here they go, down the first straight. Dave Mears gets the whole shot, he's down there first. Georgie Wood, oh look at Richard Smith. Richard Smith comes from third up to first on the first turn. But he's gone wide, and Dave Mears is tucking back for the inside, and so is Georgie Wood. It's all on here. Full on stuff. 33, Richard Smith leads it. 19, Dave Mears in second. Georgie Wood in third. Georgie Wood up to second. Mark Giles in fourth. It's all happening down the back straight. Can Georgie Wood catch Richard Smith? Can Dave Mears get much to Georgie Wood again? Here they come then. Really hot stuff here at Frittenden, and 33, Richard Smith is leading, but Georgie Wood is gaining. Georgie Wood is gaining a few inches on each turn as they go around the pits one this time. Georgie Wood aiming for the inside. He's within striking distance. He comes up alongside and into the corner they go. Georgie Wood takes the lead. Georgie Wood takes the lead. Richard Smith goes wide. Georgie Wood goes wide. Georgie Wood goes very wide. Richard Smith comes back underneath him and takes it back. It's not done and dusted yet, is it? 33, Richard Smith. 96, Georgie Wood. 19, Dave Mears. Dave Mears seems to have given up on the challenge, with Georgie Wood coming again at him. He's faster each lap, but can he stay in front if he can get there? He's got to get there first and the last. Oh no, the checkered flag's out. It's a checkered flag. That's it. Richard Smith takes it. Georgie Wood in second. Dave Mears in third. Lee Bartlett in fourth. Mark Giles in fifth. Nathan Erwin in sixth. In seventh place is 37. Mike Peters and Brian Cornelius bringing up the rear. Another humdinger at the Sandhurst Bridge Farm, Frittenden. Don't forget, Sunday the 3rd of July, the next meeting in the southeast, here at Frittenden.
Just waiting for one rider to come out then for this race, the youth Inters, race number 5. For a full grid of youth into should be a cracking race. Obviously, a lot of skill in these difficult conditions. The two abreast going to back straight for the first time. Trying to see who that broke out. I think that may well be number 26 has gone from the inside. That's Luke Harris. Members on, I'm sure Luke Harris has got the lead. Luke Harris has got the lead. And then Jack Nelson holding that second place position. Jack Nelson in second. Number 6 has gone through. Tom Davis has gone through into third place. That's the leaders. And Jed Collins, who usually flies around, he's right at the back at the moment. So he's obviously problems there for Jed Collins. You usually look at him at the front, and he's filling off after less than a lap of his first kid on the youth Inters. But it is number 26, Luke Harris, making the best his way home. He's on the last lap then, clear at the front from Jack Nelson, holding that second place position. Number 20, additional flag of Ron Kins has gone through. Into Ollie Wildrick gets a bit of a speed, Rumble goes down there. Headed number 6, Tom Davis. We race into that bottom corner for more time. Good to see that Ollie Wildrick is up and okay. Rather awkward fall there as he took the last up flag. Checkered flag out, comes out for number 26, Luke Harris. He gets the winning ride in race number 5. Second place is going to be Jack Nelson. Third place, the Program Edition Ron Kinsley. Credit to the youngsters there for the show they're putting on in these difficult conditions. They're followed by number 36 George Tarpley and number 6 Tom Davis. outside then for the first heat of the 500 solos, revving up. And away with the first heat of the 500 solos, all struggling to grip at the start. They're going in the back straight for the first. Looks like Stephen Taylor to me. That's the bank. Tim Nobes has gone through into second place. Top corner for the first dollars to command. That was Ben Milichap. It's got the bank. Milichap leads it, but Nobes holding that second. Cox in third. Cook is in four. RMP's in five. Stephen Taylor in six. That's a six. As Ben Milichap leads, going in the back straight once again. From Tim Nobes desperately trying to close the gap there in second place. Each are getting away from John Cox. Has got that third place. Rolling in top bottom corner once again. Milichap over Wellington. Tim Nobes trying to find a way through on the inside. Tim Nobes comes alongside Ben Milichap. On the last gap this time. This Milichap leads from Nobes running second. Each are getting away from Cox, who's got the third. They're shoulder to shoulder going to the back straight. And Ben Milichap completely on the back wheel there, coming out of that bottom corner. Does very well indeed to get the front wheel back down. And Tim Nobes goes rolling in top bottom corner. 30 minutes on, coming through from the back of the field through the 500 solo. Superb ride there by Tim Nobes. He gets the winning ride. Second place goes to Ben Milichap. Third place is John Cox. Looking for the fourth rider across the line, who is Stephen Taylor, and then number 91, Ashley Gardner. Chairs in this, so they can't be getting Rob Wilson making a good start. Mark Cossar there with a good with the through third. It's Simon Healy who's got that fourth place. That's the top four coming in that bottom corner. The first one, Rob Wilson goes around there. Cossar looking around through on the inside the Goose with the third, that third place. He's getting away from number 16, Simon Healy in third place. Wilson leads into that pitch corner, and Cossar in second. Googe is definitely getting closer in third place, coming up that top corner. Cossar gone wide. Googe is trying to find a way through on the inside. Googe to get through on the inside. Wilson leads it, and Googe in second. Cossar has got the third. These three getting away from here. Has got that fourth place. Super big chair action going in the back straight. Steve Smith surprising back in sixth place. The multi-master champion going up the back straight once again. And it's not Wilson lead then. Hughes is holding that second. Mark Cossar's got the third. Lost that flag being made ready then for number 24, the former Masters champion Rob Wilson, clear of the Goose Brothers, who hold that second. The reigning Masters champion Mark Cossar's got that third place position. Simon Healy in four. Peter Lloyd in five. Steve Smith in sixth. They've got the back straight. Wilson going at the back straight, 34 time. Super big chair action going into that top corner. 3 lengths between first and second. And Wilson leads it. He goes wide. Goose again taking a real tight line. Coming out that bottom corner. Super ride by Goose, but then they get through on the inside. Tremendous ride there for the Goose lads to go through. It's that winning position. Rob Wilson gets second. Mark Cossar is in third. Simon Healy is in fourth. Peter Lloyd in five. Steve Smith in sixth place. Absolutely super ride there by young Goose lads coming through from the back there to pick up the winning ride in race number 9. Race 19, delete 87, delete 10, 77 and 267, I think number 4, Tim Nobes, they're going the back straight, 4 big first, it's up Ben Milichap leading in the back straight for the first time, and Georgie Wood out for the first time on the 350, the Interesting Royal drop to the hold in that second place position. As it is, it's Milichap who has the advantage then from RMP's who's got the second. Georgie with the 350's got third. Gardner is in 4. Garrett is in 5. Taylor in 6. Red flag's out in that bottom corner. Red flag on the bottom corner. There we go then, again, Ben Milichap getting an absolute fly, then getting the back straight for the first time. That's Georgie. RMP's has gone away there in second place. They go down the
corner for the first time. Georgie Wood, it's then the chop racing, it drops on the entry into the water, goes down as well, 2 riders down on that bottom corner, and it's Alan Pease easily, they come by us for the first time then. Dean Garrett over in the second, Ashley Gardner is in third, Ben Millichap has quickly remounted, he's in fourth. That's so many places Ben Millichap can pick up there. He's in fourth place after falling, could get up to second place, so we'll take the next lap and a half as we see Alan Pease turning it sideways. He drops on the entry to that bottom corner, and Ben Millichap has picked up 2 riders despite falling on that bottom corner. Ben Millichap is back in the lead in this rerun, this 500 heat. When he's gone 2 wide and Dean Garrett's gone through on the inside, Garrett leads Millichap holding second. Gardner has got the third. Down the back straight they go for the more time then. He was through into 4th place. Alan Pease in 5. Dean Garrett leads with Ben Millichap again. Back round the outside, he's falling once, but he's still the leader in this test. Restarted race number 19, and it's Ben Millichap who gets the winning ride. Second place is Dean Garrett. Third place is Ashley Gardner, and somebody drops it again there on that bottom corner. Could well be Stephen Taylor's dropped on that bottom corner. It's the second time that Stephen has gone down. So a very eventful race number 19. Cancel the previous announcement. The racing will continue after race 22 and go on to race 23. Thank you. Well, it should be a cracking race number 22. 2 crews winner rode in Mark Cossar, and Mark Cossar made an absolute far race leader. Then Steve Smith having a much better run this time. He's in second. Gooch have got the third. Paul White was in 4th place. After 4 they dive into that bottom corner for the first time. Cossar leads into the second. The crews have got the Roger Rider back in 3rd and 4th. The moment they're the back straight once again. Gooch is trying to find a way through on into Steve Smith, but Steve Smith will put all his experience to play there. He's gone wide. Gooch is trying to come through on the inside. Cossar leads, then Gooch has got through inside Smith. Smith comes again back up the outside. These 2 locked together for second and third. Super action at second and third place, and Gooch has got inside Steve Smith to move for second. Comes Steve Smith, gets back there off the back straight once again. Cossar leads for Gooch in second, Smith in third. Whiteman is in 4th place. After 4 as they go into the pits corner on the penultimate lap. Mark Cossar looks behind him and see Gooch is going really wide while holding that second place position. Smith has got the third. Whiteman is back in 4th place. They start to spread there as they go off the back straight. Final time then. Mark Cossar on course for his first when he ran the heat to the big chairs, and Steve Smith going very close to the Gooch in that race for second and third as they go in the pits corner for the final time. Mark Cossar is going to get the winning ride. The big time for second and third. Gooch again into track. Steve Smith comes on up the inside and races the line. Steve Smith snatches that second place. Gooches get the third. 4th place, Paul Whiteman. Superb racing in these conditions. So anybody here for the first time today can see just how much these big chairs are putting into this meeting this afternoon. So race number 28 then, the third leg of the pre-75 solos. Ian Guthridge is the addition to race number 28. Away to a clean break, and Tim Curnock has made a decent start. He's leading going to the back straight, but Jon Underwood's gone through on the inside. Tim Curnock again back round the outside. Ian Guthridge make that familiar street round the outside. That's that corner, but Tim Curnock showing his far side. Made a way through at least, come by us for the first time then. It's Ian Guthridge, it's Jon Underwood who holds that second place. Barry Liner is in 3rd, Ian Guthridge in 4th, Stephen Palmer in 5. Red flags are out, 2 riders down on that bottom corner. 2 riders have come down on the bottom corner. I think number 7, Mick Cook, is the 1 rider. I think it could be possibly, thought it was going to be Stuart Chapman, but he's not in this race, so difficult to see who the rider is lay in the mud there on that bottom end.
RH Sidecars again, then we look for Rob Winterburn and Liam Brown, John Stafford, Fraser Sutherland, Mark Cossar, Carl Blythe, Robbie Wilson, Nicky Owen, Simon Beanie, Dave Vidler, and Mike Elliott, Simon Elliott. Race 12. Here to come in. Hurtling down towards the first turn. 48 it is. Rob Winterburn and Liam Brown to get there first. Mark Cossar in second. Mike Elliott in third. Oh, Mark Cossar through there. Look at that. You don't open the door like that on a Masters champion. Not expecting him to come through it, do you? Mark Cossar now leading. Rod Winterburn in second. Mark Cossar, Rod Winterburn, Mike Elliott, Robbie Wilson, Simon Beanie, John Stafford. Looking for a way through, can't seem to find one. Mark Cossar then on the last lap, from Rod Winterburn in second. Rob Winterburn means it. He didn't like being overtaken earlier and he wants that win back, but he's losing ground up the back straight. Liam Brown and the Cubs cross the line in that order. Very, very close indeed. From Mike and Simon Elliott, Robbie Wilson and Nicky Owen, Simon Beanie and Dave Vidler, John Stafford and Fraser Sutherland. I'll give that once or twice. Upright solos, race 20, 82, 174, 12, 17, 55, 8, 155 and 2, 1 minute 22.79 seconds, 55.57 miles per hour. I think I only got race 17 out once, so race 17, if you want that at the top of the page, there was 7, 14, 26, 65, 91, 92 and 212. Let's cross the page. Solo. And three of them come out of that turn together. It's Matt Etherington leading, Georgie Wood in second place. Georgie Wood trying to take the outside line, and he goes round Matt Etherington. It's Georgie Wood from Matt Etherington now from Richard Smith. All happening. Absolutely flying. He's got everything going for him this time. After a slow start of the afternoon, he's got his motor on and going for it now. Georgie Wood, Matt Etherington, Richard Smith, Mike Peters, Nathan Irwin, Danny Glover, Mark Giles, right down there. Then Terry Massey. That flag for Matt Etherington from Georgie Wood. Now, how did that happen? I took my eyes off him for a second and Georgie Wood is down at the second place. And well down in second place from Matt Etherington. Leading this one. Georgie Wood seems to be slowing. Richard Smith gains ground on the outside. The checkered flag falls for number 5, Matt Etherington. Second, number 96, Georgie Wood. Third was 33, Richard Smith. Then 26, Mark Giles. 83, Nathan Irwin and Danny Glover, Mike Peters, Chris Watts, Brian Cornelius, Terry Massingham. Simmons romps away with it. One more lap to go. Paul Simmons leading. Georgie Wood in second place. '89 Mick Ridgway and 6 Gary Cook. No other finishers. The winner's time is 1 minute 15.41 seconds, a speed of 61.01 miles per hour. From the top, 7, 25, 26, 191, 92. 1 minute 15.41 seconds, 61.01 miles per hour. TC Solo's underway again then. Oh, look at them two right at it side by side. Martin Sturgeon on the outside, Roddy McDonald on the inside. Roddy McDonald takes it. Roddy McDonald, no, not Martin Sturgeon, but Adam Filmer on the turn round, and there's carnage. There's Martin Sturgeon. 3 of them on the floor here. Mercedes straight there. Lee Bartlett's down as well, I'm afraid. He's on his knees. He's looking like he's about to get up now. He's put his head back down again. Winded more than anything, I should think. Absolute carnage on that corner. I have to say I missed it. I was too busy looking at those in front of me. 17, 68, 174, 82, 70, 55, 216, 12, 1 minute 23.78 seconds, 54.91 miles per hour. This is a 500cc solo final, the big one for the 500 class this afternoon. And it's like Harlan Cook as he gets down the first turn first. Harlan Cook in second place. Harlan Cook riding around the outside of Charlie Saunders, not quite getting there. With Adam Filmer in third and Rodney McDonald in fourth, and Charlie Saunders is giving Harlan Cook the first run of the day. But Harlan Cook is right there and taking no nonsense, and he won't take any prisoners either. Round the turn they come. Charlie Saunders goes wide. Harlan Cook sees his divine chance, and he snatches it on the inside, but Charlie Saunders is still not going to let go of it. Charlie Saunders is still out in front there as he powers on with Harlan Cook right on his shoulder. It's all fast action stuff here and puts into the 500cc final, and Harlan Cook goes to the outside. He sends his man wide and then smashes the inside again and does it. This time it's Harlan Cook, and Charlie Saunders has got nothing to say about it. There's Rodney McDonald in third. There are other people in this race, of course, and Adam Filmer's just dropped it. Round they come. Harlan Cook into the last turn for the last time, well clear of Charlie Saunders in second. A brave for tactic to try and stop him, but there you go. Harlan Cook, South Eastern Centre champion for 2011 on the 500cc machine from Charlie Saunders, Rodney McDonald, James Theobald, Trevor Heath, Aaron Pease, and I think that's about it.
You'll find that Darren Drew Road 201, there is action number 20 in your programme. He is riding his usual number of 201. Coming into line there for another cracking heat of 350, Georgie Wood, Josh Dingle, Simon Phillips, Mark Taylor, James Charles, Martin Williams on the cracking heat, race number 2.
start. Josh Dingle to ride the goes with it. And James Charles made a good start. Mark Taylor gets up on the corner first. Dingle trying to find a way around the inside. Charles trying to work away around the outside. They got the back straight on the up in there. Georgie Wood has come for nowhere to go through in the fourth place. As Taylor leads Van Dingle in second. Charles in third. Wood is in four. Phillips in five. That's the top five. Jack Meredith holds position number 6. They roar in that top corner once again then. Taylor has the advantage. Been hunted down by Dingle. Holds in second. Charles has got the third. Wood is in four. Phillips in five. Meredith is in Arthur Williams. The party back in seventh place. And struggling in that seventh place is Josh Dingle. Coming alongside Mark Taylor as they go off the back straight into that pitch corner once again. 2 bites between first and second. Taylor on the inside line. Dingle making a big move around the outside. And Georgie Wood's coming in the action as well. As Taylor leads Van Dingle in second. Charles in third. Wood holds position number 4. These 4 getting away. Phillips in 5. Williams now up to 6. Meredith off back to 7. As they go on the back straight once again. Still a bite between first and second. But Mark Taylor's getting away, going up that back straight. Dingle holds that second place. Wood's now up to third. Where they're getting Charles to 4. Coming out of that pit score on the start, the last lap. It's Taylor with the bike advantage of the Dingle in second. Wood has got the third. Charles is in 4. Williams is up to 5. Phillips is in 6. Meredith in 7. And up to Mark. Josh Dingle's got round the edge of Mark Taylor. Mark Taylor comes again to get back inside Josh Dingle. These 2 up together. Going into that pit corner. 44 time. That marker comes into play. Josh Dingle right round the outside. Mark Taylor going for the inside one. Josh Dingle just gets to in right. Mark Taylor in second. Georgie Wood is in third. James Charles in 4. Marty Williams up to 5. Phillips is in 6. Meredith in 7. Super Action Heat 2 of the 350 solos. Revving up then for race 3, first heat, the 375 solos away to a clean break. Everybody gets away. John Freak is pretty quick away, as is Calvin Palmer. Jeff Jones making a good start, but Calvin Palmer leads over the pit for Joel Short. Has made the best of starts. He's making a move around the outside, goes through into second place as John Freak leads him up the back straight for the first time. Short, he's got a second. Palmer goes through the third, and Calvin Palmer almost through in Joel Short. Now goes Rob Fortune. Didn't make the best of starts. He's up the third place, and Tim Kernock again after a dreadful start. They're 3 abreast for second place. As Priest leads him and Short is second. Palmer in third. Rob Fortune goes between 2 riders to go through into second place. As Priest leads him and Fortune in second. Short is up the third. Tim Kernock making the move around the edge of Calvin Palmer. Super Action for the minor place. But John Priest is getting away to front. They're virtually 4 abreast for second place going into that pits corner. On lap number 2, it's Priest with a clear lead then. Coming off that top foot, Rob Fortune holds that second place. Shorty trying to find a way through. Tim Kernock making a big move around the outside again. 3 abreast for second place. Is Priest leading the Fortune second. Gerald Short making a big move around the outside that bottom corner. Gets round Rob Fortune. Tim Kernock trying to follow him round the outside. Look at them go again for that second place. Mission Fortune again. Back inside Shorty. Super Action the second place. As John Priest is a long way clear the front of the action. Second pass for that second place. And Shorty again has died between 2 riders to go to the second. Kernock has got the third. Fortune in 4. Palmer in 5. Up the top 5 as they go up the back straight. 4 me from on time. John Priest has got the race's mercy. Shorty is now getting away in that race for second and third. Kernock stopping up as he got machine problems going into that pits corner as John Priest gets the winning ride. Second place is going to be Gerald Short. Has to go around the 4 and 1 to get that second place. And Calvin Palmer's come for now in the third. Then Tim Kernock. Then Rob Fortune. Then Kenny Blaine. Then Jeff Jones. Then 116. Then Rob Southwell. And the final rider across the line, Mark Phillips in some superb 375 solo action. Looks like we're going to have to go without Scott Cresswell, so not the best of starts here for one of those famous names in Grasstrack racing. One is lining up then for heat 1 of the 500 solos, heat 6 on your programme. Looking for Tom Pelly to make a good start, but David has made the best start. He's already cleared the front. Roy Farrow goes to the second. At the top for Tommy Craig. Tom Pelly's right at the back of the moment. Velasco. As David Howe is still in the march of front. Tom Pelly now starting to work his way to the Pharaohs. It's Velasco picking up 2 or 3 places. John Cox now goes through the third place. As it's David Howe leads for Lloyd Barrett in second. John Cox up the third. Tom Pelly in 4. Velasco in 5. And David Howe in the lead. And Barrett on in second. Cox's up the third. Terry in 4. Has stopped in 5. Crew in 6. Thompson is in 7. Up the top 7. as they go up the back straight once again. David Howe released, stealing a march in front then. It's Lloyd Barron in half pursuit in second place. Tom Perry trying to get the better of John Cox, gets inside John Cox to go through. Here's the third place, Legion, and the Barron in second. Perry is up the third. Cox now running into fourth. Blackstock trying to come out here to John Cox to move through into fourth place. These two up together, fourth and fifth place. The two has got five. Hodgson is in sixth. That's the top six. They race up the back straight once again. Red flags are out. Red flags are out. We've lost Lloyd Barron on that top corner. Lloyd Barron is a rider down over on that far side while holding the second place position. John Cox has gone down as well. So all sorts of drama in this first heat of the 500 solos. On the line already for race number 8, clean break, the all get away. Rob Finland making a good start. As this Mark Simmons, looking to get on the inside, gets on the inside, goes to the third place. It's Mark Simmons who leads him up the back straight the first time. Rogers gets inside, Millie Chap to go through into second place, and there goes Rob Finland from fourth to third. As Simmons leads from Rogers in second, Finland in third, Millie Chap in four, McDonald in five, Saunders in six, that's the top six, and Jamie Rogers gets on into Mark Simmons. Simmons will try to back on the inside of that bottom corner. As Rogers leads from Simmons in second, Finland in third, Millie Chap in four, McDonald in five, Saunders in six, that's the top six. They go up the back straight once again. Rod McDonald looking for that fourth place of Ben Millie Chap. It is Jamie Rogers leads coming to the complete lap number two. Simmons trying to come find a way through on the inside. Rogers leads from Simmons in second, Finland in third, Millie Chap in four, McDonald in five, Saunders in six, Greenwood in seven. That's the top seven. The leader Jamie Rogers up the back straight once again. Simmons holding that second place. These two getting away from Rob Finlow, who's got that third place position. Millie Chap in four, McDonald closed the gap in five, Saunders gets closer in six as Rogers leads him on the last lap this time. He's third, Simmons on that second. Finlow has got the third, Millie Chap in fourth, and Roy's got McDonald in five. Charlie Saunders looking to improve upon that sixth place, trying to get inside McDonald on the entry to that bottom corner as Rogers clear, going in the pits corner for the final time in race number 8. It's Jamie Rogers who gets the winning line. Second place is going to be Mark Simmons. Rob Finlow hangs on to third. Good ride by Ben Millie Chap in four. Roddy McDonald and Charlie Saunders dropping it out to fifth and sixth places. That's the top six in race number 8. They come back in the line then for the restart of race number 15. Ready then for the start of race number 15 for the second time of asking. Takes way up away they go, they all get away to a clean start, and it's number 96 Georgie Wood, Barry Bell, as far as up and made the best of the top third this way. Justin completely missed the start, he's in seventh place going in. That first squad is Georgie Wood who's stolen the margin, but and there goes Josh Dingle down the big heap on that bottom corner while holding about sixth place. Do we have red flags out? Josh Dingle still on his knees on the bottom corner, red flags are out. Red flags are out, so drama of the wrong sort there in race 15 with previous winner Josh Dingle in about 7th place, making a move round the outside, drops it on the exit from that bottom corner on the first lap of the restart of race number 15. Nick Mallet is already replacing Martin Sturgeon. Nick Mallet's number 58, delete 106 Paul Evitts as well. There will be no interval after race 21. We will continue on through with the meeting. seat of the 500 solos, Harlan Cook and Tom Perry get away together for last drop. Has got the third line back. It's all Martin last in 5 with Harlan Cook. Gets the corner first. Tom Perry makes a big sweep round the outside. Comes alongside Harlan Cook. These two youngsters locked together going up the back straight. For the first time, Cook leads from Perry holding second. Ashcroft in third. Bowen in four. Phillips is in 5. That's the top 5. Rattle holds position number 6. As Harlan Cook goes wide, Tom Perry trying to get through on the inside. Cook leads from Perry holding second. Ashcroft in third. Bowen in 4. Phillips in 5. Rattle in 6. Grasstrack in 7. That's the top 7. As they go on the back straight once again, Harlan Cook has stolen the march on Tom Perry, who takes a quick look behind the seat for Ashcroft, holding that second place. But we go Rotterdam on that bottom corner. Red flags are out. Red flags are out. Rotterdam on the bottom bend. Go on to race 23, the second leg of the 500 sidecars. Delete number 24. We're looking for number 49, Brian Cannon, 22, Sinead McLaren, 55, Dave Carville, and 118, Scott Dunn. So coming out then for the start of the second leg of the 500 sidecars. 4 crews on the line. Dan Crawford is the passenger for Sinead McLaren, not William the Gallagher. Well, they go then with the seat of the 500 sidecar. Scott Dunn making a good start from the outside grid, and again Brian Canning's very quick away there. Sinead McLaren is in third place, getting to Scott Dunn back round the outside. As Canning leads into that top corner for the first time. Scott Dunn making a line round the outside, comes alongside Brian Canning, gets in front of Brian Canning going up the back straight. Dunn leads at Canning, comes again back up the inside. These two locked together for first and second place. Good action between these two, with Canning on the inside, Dunn round the outside. Nothing between them now as they go in that pits corner once again. Canning holding the inside line. Scott Dunn forced to come right round the outside. But Canning holds a bit bay as they completely open. Canning leads it with Dunn in second. Carville's gone for the third. Sinead McLaren then relegated to fourth place as Scott Dunn finally around the edge of Brian Canning to lead going up that back straight on lap number 2. Canning now holds that second place. Dave Carville definitely getting closer in third. Looking at that second place of Brian Canning. These three getting away from McLaren as they go into the pits corner on lap number 2, and Dave Carville screws it on round the outside of Brian Canning to come through in the second place. Canning get round Scott Dunn as well as they come up that top corner, virtually 3 abreast for first place. Scott Dunn's a sandwich here. Dave Carville, what a brave ride round the outside. Scott Dunn on the inside. Dave Carville again goes to drive round the outside of that bottom corner, gets round the edge of Scott Dunn. Super ride by Dave Carville. He's come from fourth to first and leads going up the back straight for the final time. Scott Dunn's got the second, Brian Canning in third. Sinead McLaren is in fourth place. Super ride by Dave Carville and Carl Webb in the start of the second leg of the 500 sidecars. It's a wide ride in Dave Carville and Carl Webb pick up a very impressive winning ride. It's going to be tight for second and third. Scott Dunn gets the second, Brian Canning in third. Sinead McLaren in fourth place. Return for race number 24, start the second leg of the second heat of the 500 sidecars. Nick Radley making a good start from the inside line there. It's Anthony Glover that goes in second, Sean Harvey's in third, Michael Snow is in fourth place, so no Josh Goodwin come out this time. Oh, Sean Harvey turns it round in a big circle on that bottom corner while holding the second place position, but Nick Radley is away at the front end. Michael Snow in second, and crew gone completely over there on that bottom corner, so red flags are out. It's Anthony Goodwin, of course, not Sean Harvey, has gone then over on that bottom corner, completely over on that far side of the track, so red flags are out. That race stopped in the interest of safety. That Rob Wilson is a non-starter, so it's Steve Smith, Gareth Winterburn and Paul White and the 3 crews then for race number 25. three crews getting away there. It's Paul Whiteman making a cracking start. It's Gareth Winterburn got away in second place. Steve Smith comes alongside him as they go to the back straight for the first time. Whiteman leads it. Then Smith in second. Winterburn has got the third place. They go in that bottom corner for the first time. Paul Whiteman turns to the power around the outside. Steve Smith looking the line on the inside. In second. Winterburn's have got the third. That's the three crews they dive into that pit corner. Steve Smith almost gets inside Paul Whiteman, who took a real wide line. We're up the drive. Paul Whiteman's getting coming off that pit corner. He's cleared down going down the back straight then. Smith holding second. Winterburn has got third. That's the three crews. They go into that bottom corner once again. Paul Whiteman clear. We'll go wide again. Steve Smith again. Looking the line through on the inside. Lost that flag. Two in the heat of the big chair. Steve Smith again dives on into Whiteman. These two locked together going into that pit corner. Super action between these two. Whiteman's wide again. Steve Smith comes up for more going up the inside, but Whiteman pulls away again going down that back straight. Whiteman leads it. Then Smith holding second. Winterburn's have got the third, and Steve Smith goes roaring through on the inside. Paul Whiteman, can he hold it? Will he slide off the line? Whiteman will come back up the inside. Super action between these two. A race for the line. Tremendous race here. They cross the line virtually together to Paul Whiteman and Steve Smith. Fabulous stuff between those two. We'll leave that one for the lap scorers with Gareth Winterburn picking up second place. Super action between Paul Whiteman and Steve Smith. Getting away there. It's number 54. That's Simon Phillips in made a good leader. Going up on for different episodes. Second Harlan looking there. John Cox pitching forward. Simon Phillips to lead. Going down the back straight then for the first time. Different Evans holds second place, but he's got machine problems for holding that second place, and he's come to a stop as Phillips leads Edmund Cook holding second. Cox has got the third. Just the three runners now in race number 34 then. Coming out of that pitch corner, and it's number 54. That's Simon Phillips just behind. Harlan Cook holding that second place position. John Cox has got the third place position. Going up the back straight, and Phillips having his best line of the afternoon so far. He's well clear of Harlan Cook holding that second place. John Cox has got the third place position. Harlan Cook really having a go to go into that pitch corner. The last that flag being made ready. Simon Phillips goes wide. Harlan Cook takes a much tighter line. Starts gets close to Simon Phillips. Phillips leads into that bottom corner on lap number 3. Harlan Cook really having a go on that bottom corner. It's half the gap between first and second. Cox has got the third. Off the back straight they go. The gap is closing all the time. Harlan Cook really after Simon Phillips now as they go into that pitch corner, and Harlan Cook making a big move around the outside of Simon Phillips. Simon Phillips just wide. Harlan Cook coming right round the outside. A race for the line is going to be tight, and Harlan Cook just gets it. Super ride by Harlan Cook. He gets one in ride. Simon Phillips gets the second place. Third place John Cox. What a fabulous ride there by Harlan Cook. He made up his mind on that last lap, and he's just taken, as I saw them cross the line, by about a quarter of a wheel after super action there in race number 34. And you begin to pick up the represent for what crucial, could be a crucial race number 35. David Howe and Jay Stanley start, could be crucial. And Jay Stanley's got an absolute flyer from the inside, he's clear. Going to the back Paul and Jay Stanley drops on the entry of that top corner. You don't very often see Hanley go down, he's gone down, and that could cost him dearly, because of course he was unbeaten in the opening two heats. So Daniel Winton now leads, going up the back straight for the first time. That's David Howe has got picked up 2 places to go through into second place. Winton leads it then, but Howe holding that second place position as they complete that one. Can Hanley start to work his way to the field as Winton leads him, and Howe in second, Malcolm in third, Ascot in fourth, Silver in 5. Hanley's up to 6th place. How many places will he pick up as they go up the back straight once again? David Howe's got Daniel Winton inside now. There's a fight between these two as they go in that pitch corner. It's Winton on the inside, David Howe making a move around the outside. Super action between these two again. Daniel Winton comes back for more, but David Howe has got around the outside. Howe leads him, and Winton holding second. It's Melcher who's got the third. Ashcroft in 4. Jay Stanley trying to work his way to the field. He's up to 5th place and looking at 4th place at Ashcroft. As David Howe leads him into the pit corner. 4 lead for more time. Super Action getting race number 35. And Jason Hamlet's gone round for Ashcroft to go into 4th place. As David Howe picks up a super race winning race number 35. Second place a great ride again by Daniel Winterburn. It's Rod Melcher who picks up the third. Jason Hamley comes across the line in 4th. But Ashcroft is in 5. Adam Filmer in 6th place. Super Action race number 35.